Today on Karamo, it's an incredible story involving 3 women.
He had threatened to kidnap me.
I'm so sorry.
Here to find out whether or not they all have the same father.
Have you ever seen Nikesha face to face?
Never. Not even since we've been here.
Tasha's about to meet her possible sister for the very first time.
I know you're my sister.
But Nikesha is not sure if Tasha and this woman, Shenique, are truly her sisters.
In my heart, I don't feel that way.
Shenique says she was kidnapped as a child
Nobody showed up for me.
by the man who could possibly be their father.
And I never got the chance to grow up with her.
And I feel bad because I was there to help, try to protect you.
Are these 3 women actually sisters?
Are you ready for the results?
The incredible DNA outcome is about to be unlocked.
Today, we are solving a DNA mystery for 3 potential sisters. Shenique says she was kidnapped as a baby by her own father. She didn't reunite with her entire family for almost 30 years. And while her one sister, Tasha, embraced her, her other sister, Nikesha, denied they share the same father. In fact, Tasha and Nikesha have never even met. And we are here to uncover the truth and solve this mystery. Let's hear what they all had to say.
At the age of 1, I was kidnapped by my father.
So my dad was a very abusive person, and at the age of 5, he ended up leaving and disappearing out of my life.
I never met my father.
From what I heard, my mom never looked for me.
So my mom took us to another city because my father threatened to kidnap me.
Shenique and I share the same mother, and after she was taken, we never stopped looking for her.
At the age of 30, I finally met my family, and I've been giving them time, but it seems like they haven't been giving it back.
So I've tried to have a relationship with my sister, Nikesha, but unfortunately she doesn't believe that we're sisters.
I'm not sure if Tasha is my sister, and I'm not sure if Shenique is my full-blooded sister.
Nikesha feels that our father may not be her father, but she also thinks he may not be mine, which is stealing my identity.
So I believe Nikesha has some resentment towards Shenique because she was raised by our father.
I want to solve this DNA mystery before I allow anyone into my life.
There is a lot to unpack here. So everyone, let's start with Tasha. Everyone, welcome Tasha to the show. How are you doing?
I'm great, Karamo.
Good,
How are
you look beautiful.
Thank you. You
Nice
look
to
great.
meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So I want to know, you're the one who wanted to solve this DNA mystery, correct?
That is correct.
Why was this so heavy on your heart?
I'm very family oriented.
Yes.
It's been like 14 years that Shenique connected with Nikesha and her mom. And so I've been trying to have a relationship. I don't have any blooded siblings except for Shenique, Nikesha, and my brother.
Okay.
And so it's important to me that we connect.
What do you remember from your childhood?
I can remember my biological father and my mother together. They were married, and my father was very abusive. I remember Shenique being born, and then I remember all of a sudden they just disappeared. They were gone.
Yeah.
And so, but I was raised with my stepfather and my mother, and my stepfather is my dad, and they did a great job.
Oh, that's good to hear. What happened to what happened to your biological father?
He ended up passing away in '96.
Okay. So it leads us to say you're glad you weren't raised by him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
My mom divorcing him and leaving him was the best decision she could have ever made.
And what did he tell you before he died?
He apologized. I forgave him. That was it. We didn't get close or anything. I just want to make it clear, though, that I'm here because I have 2 sisters, that Nikesha and Shenique. I'm the one that called the show to get these results to prove that we are sisters.
Because you want the family bond.
Because I want the family bond.
That brings me up.
Right. And
my producer was telling me that you tried to offer to pay for a way for your sister Shenique to come to California when you were.
not Shenique. Shenique came to live with me when she was, I think she was 19, 20, when she came to live in California. She left Mississippi. But I just want to make sure that you know that I watch your show, and I would not have chosen any other show to go on.
Oh, thank you.
I follow you. I watch you. You are. I knew that if nobody else would be able to get this done and help us, but you, because I want healing, I want peace, I want unity.
Yes.
And so your experience in social work.
I'm definitely going to try for you.
Yes.
I'm definitely going to try.
Yes.
I appreciate you trusting me with all of this.
Yes.
You know, I really do. So, to be clear, you and Shenique have the same father, but different mothers.
We have the same father, different mothers. Nikesha and Shenik have the same father and same mother.
Okay.
Nikesha doesn't believe that we have the same fathers.
Got
but
it.
I truly believe that we do.
Got it.
And I'm hoping for successful results.
You ever seen Nikesha face to face?
Never. Not even since we've been here.
Tasha's about to meet her possible sister for the very first time.
I know you're my sister.
But Nikesha is not sure if Tasha and this woman, Shenique, all have the same father.
I don't feel that way. In my heart, it's still a piece missing.
At the age of 1, I was kidnapped by my father.
So my dad was a very abusive person.
I never met my father. I'm not sure if Tasha is my sister, and I'm not sure if Shenique is my full-blooded sister.
To be clear, you and Shenique have the same father, but different mothers.
We have the same father, different mothers. Nikesha and Shenique have the same father and same mother.
Okay.
And I'm hoping for successful results.
All right, so do you think Nikesha's jealous that Shenique was raised by their dad?
I think I wouldn't use the word jealous, I would use the word resentful, because she has said he's gone and she wished he was alive to be, that she would have been, he could have did the test.
Yeah.
And that she feels like she's missing that piece. And, you know, even though I told her that he was a bad man, that she didn't miss out on anything, but that's like someone watching you say, oh, I've seen this movie, it was horrible, right?
Yeah.
You shouldn't even waste your money to go see the movie. You still want to see the movie for yourself, right?
Yeah,
And I think that's where Nikesha is. Like, she still would love to have had the opportunity to be able to experience meeting him, getting to know him.
Got it. Have you ever seen Nikesha face to face?
Never. Not even since we've been here.
Really?
Never. I've seen her on Facebook, a picture, but we've never FaceTimed, we never or video chatted or anything like that. So this would be my first time.
And what does she say to you when you try to have a relationship?
She just, sometimes she ignores my messages, and sometimes when she does answer, she'll say she just doesn't want to have that bond.
Got it.
If she's not my sibling. And so she doesn't want me to meet her kids or her grandkids unless she knows.
She's being protective.
Yes.
Got
I
it.
can understand that, but I'm still like, you know, I think that you are my sister and I want a relationship. I mean, like I said, I don't have any blood siblings. These are my only ones. And I have a great relationship with Shenique, and I would love to have the same with Nikesha. I can't force it on anyone. But I think I'm a great person.
Yeah. You got some great energy. I can already tell that. Are Shenique and Nikesha close?
No.
They're not close at all?
No.
Okay.
They talk once in a while, but no, I don't. I think that the bond could be deeper as well with them. I don't know what the strain is with their relationship.
Well, Tasha, are you ready to meet your potential sister, Nikesha, for the first time? All right. And for the record, you two have never met, so this will be the first time you're meeting. Everyone, please welcome Nikesha to the show.
Can I give her a hug? I know you're my sister. I was looking on the screen, and I know. I know you say we don't look alike, but I see it.
Nikesha, how do you feel about what just was said?
I always knew that I had a sister. The story that I was gave was a different story.
Got it.
Growing up, it was hard for me because I knew a part of me was always missing, and that was my sister. But I have other siblings with my mom, but it was something to have one piece that was for me.
Yeah.
You know, we all share different daddies, but to just have that one sister, we share the same father. You know, we didn't get to grow up together, and I think that's where the bond comes from for me.
Yes.
Being with my other siblings, fighting and fussing, and you know, we have that bond. But with Shenique and Tasha, it's different. They can tell me, I can hear y'all say that all day long, that I belong to y'all, but I don't feel that way. In my heart, it's still a piece missing. For you to take something from me, and I never got the chance to grow up with her.
Nikesha's sister says she was taken away from her.
I'm so sorry.
And I feel bad as if I was there to help, try to protect you.
But do these three women actually have the same father?
I need to know, are y'all my siblings?
Do you think Nikesha's jealous that Shenique was raised by their dad?
So we use the word resentful because she has said he's gone and she wished he was alive. And, you know, even though I told her that he was a bad man, that she didn't miss out on anything. You know, I think that you are my sister and I want a relationship.
I can hear y'all say that all day long, that I belong to y'all, but I don't feel that way. In my heart, it's still a piece missing.
And that's why you didn't want to meet Tasha before?
Yes.
Because that piece is missing for you. Did you ever meet your father?
No.
No. Okay.
When I say resentment, I think that's, you know, why you probably, even though I told you he's not a good man, you want the experience.
Resentment for me, it's like saying I'm jealous. Never.
No, jealous.
No, never. I'm not jealous of anyone. He had 2 kids, not one. And for you to take something from me, and I never got the chance to grow up with her, that is the most hateful and selfish thing you could have ever done to me. And not giving me the chance to even just grow up with you and my brother and just being, y'all coming to us and I'm flying out there and just enjoying my siblings. I didn't get that with y'all. Yeah. So when you say I am the type of person, I don't let people in. I don't like surprises because I know me. And this is from the bottom of my heart. I didn't mean to hurt you or make you feel any type of way, but my life, it was difficult. And I need to know, are y'all my siblings? That's it.
My producers told me you got emotional backstage when Tasha talked about the trauma she had with her father, with you know, what made you emotional?
Because there was a lot of things in my life where I was violated too.
Poor babies, I'm so sorry.
And I feel bad because if I was there to help, try to protect you, I'm a protector. And to know that you experienced that life, but you would have had the same one with him too. It's like.
And so for me hearing that my sister went through the same thing, it's very hard to hear.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I love my mom. My mom is an amazing mom. But we had a hard life, but we survived it.
Yeah. What was it like growing up in your house?
My mama dealt with a lot. I'm just going to say that. My mama is a survivor. We're more like sisters. You know, we fight, fuss, argue, you know, all of that. But my mom did an amazing job with her kids. And I don't take anything from her. And I had a very awesome stepdad. He was always there, showed me how to change my tire, showed me how to do oil, things that a man should do for you.
Yeah.
But he showed me how to do it.
Yeah.
Because he never wanted me to depend on a man to do those things for me. He's no longer here, but I mean, I'm here. I survived. You know, I don't. It's just the one piece of my life just missing.
Yeah.
And I want to find it.
I'm curious, what story did your mom recently reveal about the day Shenique was taken?
I never questioned my mom about anything. So the story that I was told, that I was still in the hospital, I was sick, and my dad was supposed to set a house, an apartment or something on fire or whatever, and that's when he took my sister. So as we were just talking and conversating, so that's when she began to tell me what happened. And she was like, "Where did you hear that from?" I said, "Oh, my auntie." You know, but I was young. You know, I just took that and went on, "Oh, okay, he took her, he kidnapped her or whatever." And she just said, "No, I was in the living room and me and my friend was about to do my hair, and he came over to see the girls, you know, just y'all girls." And she said he found the letter that she was writing to another guy, that she was about to leave him.
Yeah.
They got into it. The next thing she knew, that he grabbed Shenique, which I was in the other room. She said September the 19th, 1979. I was born January 25th, 1979. So I had to be 8 or 9 months. She said he grabbed her, ran down the fire escape. He was gone.
And that was it.
She said she walked to my other siblings' house. I guess at that time, my dad and his mom was together. And she knocked on the door, and the lady told her that her child wasn't there.
Wow.
And my mom said in her heart, she knew her child was in that house.
He would always tell me that Nikesha wasn't his.
Why did these three women's possible father only leave with Shenique?
You only took one child, so in the back of my mind, I wasn't his.
And are these three women actually sisters?
I just don't see the resemblance.
You are my sister. You are. You are my sister.
Stay tuned.
You are the five. Get off my stage.
He had 2 kids, not one. And for you to take something from me, and I never got the chance to grow up with her, that is the most hateful, selfish thing you could have ever done to me. It's just the one piece of my life just missing.
Yeah.
And I want to find it.
I'm curious, what story did your mom recently reveal about the day Shenique was taken?
She said she knocked on the door, and the lady told her that her child wasn't there.
Wow.
And my mom said in her heart, she knew her child was in that house.
Yeah, and our brother wasn't even born yet, so she probably was pregnant with him at the time. But my uncle, who's now passed away, admitted that Shenique was in the house because he was in the house too, and they were hiding her.
Oh, wow.
But the thing is, our father never even claimed. He would always tell me that Nikesha wasn't his, and I never believed. I was, you know, I always said. Felt that she was.
Yeah, in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, you took one child, I'm in the house, you not take the other child.
Yeah.
So in the back of my mind, I wasn't his.
Yeah. So did you know that you had other sisters out there while growing up?
I knew I had Shenique. My mom has always, her birthday, she has always mentioned her. She has always talked about her. She has always looked for Shenique. She called me and she said, "I think I found your sister." She was like, "Here's the number." And I was like, "How did you find her?" She was like, "One of her friends helped her get on there and search." I called her. Her voicemail answered. I was like, "I don't know if this is Shenique." this is Nikesha Davis, and if Raymond Davis is your father, you're my sister. And that's the way we found each other. I think within an hour or two, she called me back, and we just began to talk, and it was just a wonderful day for me to find her.
So your mother is the one that set that in motion.
Well, to give you the backstory on that, Shenique, she moved to California, lived with me. I had got married, and so she moved into her own place. I worked for the phone company. I helped her set up her phone, and she was going to unlist her number. And I said, no, list it because your mom may look for you. This is when 411 was very popular, right? And so I said, list your number. Your mom may be out there. You've been looking for her. She may be out there looking for you. And so one day I got a call, and she says, guess what? I got a voicemail. They left me. My mom she found me, and I was so excited for her.
Oh, wow.
I was so excited. She found her number through 411.
Look at that.
She was listening. I said, see, that's why I told you to list it. For me, though, I had offered, and I don't know if you remember this, Nikesha, but I had offered your mom to pay for her to fly down to see her.
Mom don't
and
fly.
she didn't fly.
Oh, yeah.
So I said,
you could have put her on the bus,
no,
baby,
but I
but
did.
she ain't gonna fly.
Does Shenique refer to your mom as well?
No,
What does she refer to her as?
that lady.
That lady. Wow.
I don't know if she blamed my mom for what happened, and I understand Shenique didn't get to have that type of relationship with her. And like I told Tasha, if my father was here today, or I could say that man, the same way as she says that woman, I could say that man was standing here today, and even if we were all here and still taking a DNA test and it came back that he was my father, it's no disrespect to my siblings, but he would never be a part of my life. I just needed to know because I'm grown.
So is there a bit of you that's upset that you never got to meet your potential father?
I'm not upset. I'm disappointed, but after hearing what Tasha had, because we never talk about him.
Got it. So you didn't know these other details?
No.
Yeah.
I would never allow him to be in my life.
Yeah. Now that you know these other things.
Yes.
Yeah, I got
I
that.
don't think we had that chance yet to
Of course.
just like us just meeting here, my first time setting eyes. You're so beautiful.
Thank you. You are too.
Oh.
You look like Shenique. Y'all twins,
You
and when y'all
look
talk.
like Shenique. We look alike. I don't see why you don't see that.
I don't know.
So why don't you think that he's not Shenique's father too?
My mom was a little Rolling Stone. You know, like my father, you know, maybe, you know.
Yeah.
And I just don't see the resemblance.
And something in your gut saying he's not
it's
your
just-
father or hers.
I just don't
You
know.
are my sister. You are my sister. I feel it, like you say you feel it in your gut, I feel it in my gut. And I know for sure, I'm 1,000% for sure
Well, I hope
that
I
you
am.
are my
Yeah.
sister.
Really.
It's time to meet Shenique. So everyone, please welcome Shenique to the show.
It's a woman who says she was kidnapped by her father
Nobody showed up for me.
and still dealing with the fact her family couldn't find her.
She should have kicked that door in. If she felt that I was there, you should have kicked that door in.
What will her mother have to say? And what will the DNA outcome reveal?
My uncle, who's now passed away, admitted that Shenique was in the house because he was in the house too, and they were hiding her. But the thing is, our father never even claimed. He would always tell me that Nikesha wasn't his. And I never believed. I felt that she was.
Yeah, in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, you took one child, I'm in the house. You not take the other child.
Yeah.
So in the back of my mind, I wasn't his.
And something in your gut saying he's not
it's
your
just-
father or hers.
I just don't
You
know.
are my sister.
I think everyone, it's time to meet Shenique. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Yeah,
You're not
do
gonna
the
give me a
two.
hug?
Oh, yes, of course. Come on here. Of course. How you doing? I am.
Right.
How did you know that you had a mom and sister?
When I was about four or five, That's when I was told. And during this time, I was also told that my mom was going to come visit me. So I just remember about being excited the whole day and looking, waiting for her to show up. Yeah. And she never came. So.
How was your childhood being raised by your dad?
Just say this. I was dealt a bad hand of cards, both ways. But it's okay because I played that hand like it was the best hand ever, and I'm on top.
So I want to know from your perspective, I heard Nikesha say that they searched for you, your mom searched. Do you think that they searched for you?
Like I said, going back during that day when my mom never showed up, I think that's when my heart just broke into 1,000,000 pieces. And I never got it back. And at that point, it's like I built a shield. And I think it affected me as a child and everything that I even went through. I said I wasn't going to cry. I tried not to cry. Y'all started crying. I watched y'all backstage, and now I'm crying.
All right.
Tell your truth. It's okay.
When I was little, I was acting up really, really bad. I was full of anger.
Yeah.
Nobody stopped and said and tried to figure out what was wrong or why I was doing this or why I was doing it. And I think I told Jamie, the producer, I said, it took one person, and she was a substitute teacher. And I think I was acting up real bad that day. I was throwing chairs, I was throwing tables, everything, and they took my library time away. And I used to love to go to the library, so they took my library time away from me. And so I was just crying and crying and crying. And she lifted me up. She set me in her lap, and she made me look at her. It took me a very long time before I could look at people. I still don't really look at people in their face and their eyes, but she made me look her in her face. And she said, I see you. She said, I know you're going through something, but I don't know what it is. But she said, you're going to be okay. She said, you are smart, intelligent, and I can see it. And when I say from then on, nobody could take my light away from me. School was my safe haven. Like,
I love that resilient spirit in you and that you found that moment. First of all, shout out to all the teachers because that's our important part of all our teachers, seriously. Things like that is why. So back to it, do you feel in your heart that your mom and your sister searched for you?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't know. They say my mama said she did. I bought my own plane ticket to San Francisco. I was searching for my mama. I started from the very first place that my daddy took me from, and I had searched and searched. I was searching so hard, but then my dad passed, so my search stopped. And then I just stopped looking. I just gave up on, so I just concentrated on my life, went on about my life.
The time she was searching, we wasn't in California. We had relocated to Texas. And we never went back to California. So my mom...
you're searching in California. Why do you call your mom that lady, though?
I call her... It's not out of disrespect or anything like that. It's only because she wasn't in my life. And I feel that day when she went to our brother's mom's house, she should have kicked that door in. If she felt that I was there, you should have kicked that door in. And got me.
Or the police.
Or somebody. That's just why. It's not, no disrespect, but that's just how I feel about it.
Yeah. Well, we have a voicemail from Shalonda. That's your mother, correct? Because we know she doesn't fly, like you said. We're going to hear it right now, so let's hear what she had to say.
What will Shenique's mother have to say?
It makes me feel like I'm still missing.
Are these three women actually sisters?
Are you ready for the results?
The incredible DNA outcome is about to be unlocked.
You are the five. Get off my stage.
How did you know that you had a mom and sister?
When I was about 4, that's when I was told. I was also told that my mom was going to come visit me, and she never came. And at that point, it's like I built a shield.
Do you feel in your heart that your mom and your sister searched for you?
I don't. No disrespect, but that's just how I feel about it.
Well, we have a voicemail from Shalonda. That's your mother, correct?
Hi, my name is Shalonda Carnes, and I am Nikesha and Shenik Davis's mom. Raymond Davis stole my child September the 10th, 1979, and ran away with her. Couldn't find her, looked for her. He went join the Army. The Army wouldn't tell me nothing about him or where my child was. I looked for my child for years. Every birthday I said birthday wishes to Shenique.
What was your response to that, hearing that?
It's okay.
Because it sounds like you weren't forgotten.
Never forgotten.
I just wish that now that she would call me and tell me that now, because I'm here. She doesn't do it now. She doesn't call and tell me now. So it makes me feel like I'm still missing, because you don't talk to me. You don't reach out to me. You don't call me on my birthday. I feel like I was your firstborn. The moment that the time hit, if I was born at 12:59, you should be dialing that phone.
But she
To
don't
tell
even
me.
do it to us.
But I know that, but
she
but no.
doesn't. But you have to listen. You have to remember, my mom doesn't tell us the things that we wanted to
Hold
hear.
up,
We
nah.
wasn't raised with saying "I love you" or
But-
things like that. I can remember when there was times when my mama wasn't at the bus stop to pick me up because of other things. So it's not that she don't want to. It's not that she don't want to call you. It's not that she don't want to talk to you. We get that same. We have to call her.
But we can't make excuses for her. We
And
gotta
I'm
look
not
at
making
you
it.
look
I'm not
at it
making
as
excuses
with
for her, but
her
she's asking
too.
her that she doesn't reach out to her. But she doesn't. It's hard. We have to literally call her.
You have
But my-
kids, right?
Yes.
And if any of your kids, you reunited with them, I believe, Nikesha, you would make every effort to connect with them, to go see
Exactly.
them, to go see them. And we go back to when I offered to Mama, I know she doesn't fly, but when I offered to have her even catch the bus or the train to come see her child that she hadn't seen in 20-something years, 20 years, that would have been on the first thing smoking. And you
course.
would have been too, I believe, if that
Exactly,
would
and I
happen.
would have went
And
exactly
I think that's
with
why Shenique feels like she doesn't love her or misses her, because she hasn't tried to bond. She's always the one that has to spend her money, her time to go and see someone.
Is that true?
But
It's always you.
I have flown, and then I moved to Mississippi.
Mississippi.
And this is also one thing, the reason why I say this, or the reason why I have backed away. I just, like, I'm done. I have told my sister that. I moved to Mississippi, Ridgeland. We're 4 hours away.
yeah, no.
I had to have a major surgery. My family is 4 hours away. They knew. Nobody showed up for me, but my best friend was there. And that right there did it for me, because you're 4 hours away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. She said the surgery. Did you talk to me or did you talk to Jazz?
I talked to Jazz.
You talked to
I
Jazz.
talked to
You talked
it. Always was supposed to just go around, but
it
at
never
that
goes.
time,
No.
and
With them,
hold
no.
up.
It don't go around like that with the other sisters.
And so it was just poster, I said it out there, you know, this and this and that. But me and you don't really talk like that. I talk more to Jazz than I do
Exactly.
to
And
me
this is all why you
and
cut your sister and your mom and your sister off in December.
Right. I mean,
Because
I
of
didn't.
this.
I just like. I'm just done.
You're done.
I
You're like,
can't
I'm
reach
finished.
out anymore.
Yeah. You're
you
protecting
know,
yourself again. You said
yeah,
earlier, I built
I'm-
up a shield.
and
You're
my
protecting
shield
yourself.
is back up again.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
she talks to my siblings.
I talk to Jazz.
Jazz and them. But she's my sister. She talks to them more than she talks to her sister. You know?
Why is
so
that?
they kind of made me feel
I
some
think-
type of way because I shouldn't have to hear anything that goes on with her from
No.
anybody else.
I think
but her.
You know why?
Because she's my sister.
Yes, I am your sister, and you know why? And Jazz is my sister too. Is my sister. Ray, Andre, when he was alive, he used to reach out to me all the time. But I think I talk more to Jazz is because Jazz reaches out to me too.
Well, I want to know from you, what will happen once the results are read? If these are your siblings, if this is your father.
I'm the one. It's me.
I
It's
know.
me that,
I know. How do
that
you
is
feel?
waiting for the results.
She's waiting. And another thing, like Nikesha says, that, you know, she thinks that our father may not be her father. And it's just like, okay, wait a minute, hold up. You speaking that into the atmosphere. Don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm a strong believer. Don't do that because this man is my father, you know.
Well, Tasha, you're the one who wanted to solve this DNA mystery. Are you ready for the results? And this is the DNA truth. And this is your truth to read, not mine. So if you could read it out loud.
Y'all ready?
Do these three women all have the same father? The incredible answers will be unlocked next.
Hi, my name is Shalonda Cornish, and I am Nikesha and Shenik Davis's mom. I looked for my child for years.
What was your response to that, hearing that?
I just wish that now that she would call me and tell me that now, because I'm here. She doesn't do it now. She doesn't call and tell me now. So it makes me feel like I'm still missing.
Well, I want to know from you, what will happen once the results are read? Well, Tasha, you're the one who wanted to solve this DNA mystery.
Shenique and Nikesha are your biological sisters.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Oh, Lord, thank you. I told you. I knew it in my heart.
I told you, yeah, I did, yeah.
No more doubting, no more. Don't you ever say you're not my sister again.
And I'm the oldest.
Big sister says she's spoken. Big sister says she has spoken.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're
Thank
so
you.
welcome. You're so welcome.
Thank you.
Nikesha, how are
Oh,
you
my
feeling
God.
right now?
I waited so long. Just as a child, just sitting in the room wondering what my siblings were. And I can say, I can open up and allow you to live my life.
All I want.
And Shenik, I promise you that I will start calling more and driving to Mississippi because I'm not far from you.
And now you know.
And we'll start taking family trips to come to Mississippi.
And now you know we not halfway full, right?
Yes, and I got something that belongs to me.
What you just did was the biggest steps you could take, and with the advice that I would give you. Because each of you, rightfully so, except for you, had your shield up in some way. You had your guard up. You had a childhood full of trauma and full of a lot of misinformation that made you fear and doubt everything that was around you. And here now you have an answer that can give you the first step to say, it's time for the shield to come down. You know, one of the first things Tasha said was, if I was there, I would have protected you. She said, I'm a protector, but now you all know that you all are really sisters and can protect each other. This is the first step. I wish y'all the best of luck, and I'm so happy y'all got answers.
Thank you so
You're so
much.
welcome. You're
Thank
so
you.
welcome.
I knew you would do it.
I'm happy I could be a part of this. I really am. Thank you, everyone, for being with us. Make sure to come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and growing. I love you all.